You are now listening to the Friends of Rugby podcast. Relax your anus. Balls. Thick thighs. Camille Shat. Where's his neck? Eddie Jones. You're fucked, mate.
And
We're
we
nice now.
are recording.
Nice.
Hello, friends.
Welcome,
You're listening to...
the Friends of Rugby.
There you go. I just threw that at you.
Am I an AI chatbot now?
I'm going to try and get AI to listen to our podcast and then make a podcast. See what they do.
Just
It's
going
like
to be
so much
talking
better.
about fucking,
Just
yeah,
light years better than what we
talk
could
about
do.
Sam Prendergast for an hour and all his flaws and
The
strengths.
Friends of Rugby love Sam Prendergast the most.
What a guy.
How you doing, Frank? How you feeling?
I'm good. I had a very busy weekend and now my eye won't stop fuck. You know when you get those eye twitches?
Oh, yes. I've had an eye twitch. Happens once in a while.
Fuck, it's annoying me right now.
And you are the Edmonton Rugby Coach of the Year.
Thank you. Yeah, our men's team, a famous victory over our great rivals. And I think that's the second game we've won this season.
See, this is why I should just stay away.
No, you got it. We need everyone. We need everyone. There's room for all. There's room for all people. You could run the tea. You could comb the hair of some of our beautiful players. Once your knee's getting good, just straight in the squad as well.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a knee brace, but
Yeah, time's now. Local rugby is thriving. I think so our women's team won a game. Our men's team won a game at our club. Wales won a game. This is not happened. This is like the planets have aligned for me in rugby terms. This is the greatest week of all time, so I should be happier. I'm just a bit tired and my eyes twitching.
return of the rugby dead
That's right.
coming back
Yeah.
to life.
Rugby necromancy is happening.
There's a lot of rugby going on right now.
And you went to an international game this weekend.
I did.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. We filled up the stadium.
Yeah.
So there must have been about maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people there.
So this is Canada, Belgium.
Yep. Canada, Belgium.
In Edmonton.
Yes.
Yeah, 5,000 you said?
About somewhere between that. Somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 people showed up.
Because it's not they have played in the CFL Elks Stadium,
Yes.
which is a proper 65,000 seater.
Yeah.
They have a stadium next door where the old professional soccer team played.
Yeah.
And it's more like temporary stands, but it's a big enough, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a small URC.
Yeah, it looks like
stadium.
Edinburgh Stadium, doesn't it? Like in terms of size.
Yeah. It is. You could fit like, I think some of those ones you could fit a little bit more.
Yeah.
But this one, there was about 4,000 or 5,000 people there. So
Yeah.
it was a big turnout.
Yeah.
It was, the crowd was, there was a few things. There was, right away, the sound
Yeah.
was all fucked up.
Right. Like the tannoy.
Yeah, the guy that was like emceeing the arena and writing the music and stuff.
Yeah.
He didn't know anything about rugby, and he kept playing really odd choices for songs to get these guys pumped up.
Wasn't reading the room, eh?
It was just
Yeah.
I wanted to jump in the box.
Yeah. Get on the decks.
Like come on, put on some Thunderstruck, like get these guys pumped up.
Call Josh
Right?
Navidi.
He's like, okay, all right, we're doing things.
Yeah.
He just wasn't a guy to like pump up a sports game.
Yeah.
So the crowd was very tame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There was some merch.
Oh, okay.
They actually had some merch there.
Okay,
some
because I'm
Rugby
going next
Canada
week. I'm
merch.
glad to hear that.
There was also...
Did it sell out within 5 minutes, or was there enough for everyone?
I don't know, but I know someone went at halftime and bought a jersey around me.
I was planning to do that, so I'm excited for that when I go next week. Because we're going to go watch Spain-Canada next weekend, don't we?
Yeah,
In the
Canada's
same
gonna get
place.
their asses kicked.
Probably.
Canada's got some issues.
Yeah. I wish I could just have a team that I like that isn't shit, but here we are.
There is they got some they're just like not they didn't look hungry. They looked a little tired,
Yeah. Yeah.
a little out of shape.
It's a new coach, and there's a lot of new players.
Yeah.
So is it a case of not gelling, or is it a case of not good enough?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Too early to say, eh?
Maybe the tactics, not knowing no, it's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. It just there was a lot of things like our fullback kind of left us with our pants down twice. That was it. Like if the fullback would have done his job, which was easy. He had like those 2 breakaways. He could have made the tackle.
Like there wasn't an overlap. It was 1-on-1 sort of thing.
And he kind of just like decided to run with the guy. It was really strange. I just like take the guy. Take the guy. Something could happen. Like stop the play.
Did he make the tackle or was it?
No, he didn't even bother making the tackle.
Oh,
He
that's
just
not
turned
good.
around with the guy
And just couldn't keep up with him.
and then it turned into him chasing him. And it was just,
No, get him as soon as you can. We all know that.
it was strange. And the forward pack did pretty decent, but they weren't like they were kept taking the ball flat-footed. So there was just no pace on him. There were some guys though that looked really decent on the Canadian team. So and it was a close game.
It was a close game. It wasn't a battering, was it?
Canada didn't get destroyed, but it was a game that Canada could have won and they should have won.
And they're both close in the rankings, aren't they?
Yes, they're like one above each other.
So
they're like 23 and 24.
I think this comes from the context of a lot of people in Canada not knowing how good Belgium are at rugby, and no shame in that. Who the fuck knows what's going on in Belgian rugby? And I bet Belgians don't know how good Canada are at rugby either, right? So it's not maybe a thing to be disappointed about. This is where those two teams should be, relatively speaking, sounds like. But it is sad because Canada used to be a big deal, right? Like I knew that before I'd ever been anywhere near Canada. I knew that Canada had beaten Wales once, and they made World Cups, and they made a quarterfinal of a World Cup. Like, you know, people took them. They were one of those teams you were like, oh, just be careful, lads. Just be careful. They could get you.
What happened to the men, the Canadian men, is my biggest fear of what's going to happen to the women.
Money, or lack thereof. Because
Canada was like a pretty decently competitive team until professionalism. Professionalism. They stayed in it in the 90s, and then after the 90s, they just drop and drop and drop and drop in the rankings. And I feel like that the Canadian women are gonna, it's gonna happen to them too.
There's a few teams like that. I remember Romania and Canada were similar in the sort of late 90s, early 2000s. You took them seriously because they could do stuff. And then as soon as you said, professionalism came in, they just fell away. And weirdly, though, the USA look like they're doing better. It makes sense. They have the MLR. It's almost like all the problems we talk about rugby being played out in real time between these two countries now, isn't it? Because the same thing's happening in Wales, to be honest. We're not keeping up financially. We're mismanaged financially. And it shows, right? Everything is becoming about money.
And just having a professional team. Having a professional setup where your players that are playing for your international team are full-time professionals. You can see this really taking into effect with USA. Looking better. I think you can see MLR paying dividends now. And another thing, Fiji. The Fijian Drua has just it's created depth.
And all they needed was one.
That's all they needed, one team.
Argentina could do with one team. Imagine that they could get some consistency.
I keep forgetting
going.
about Argentina. They're different. They're just a completely different animal. Completely different.
They're annoying, aren't they?
They have a very deep, club system in Argentina, and they're good at getting their guys exposed to Europe.
They are. Yeah, because almost all of them play in the French league or for Benetton or something.
And they've been playing such a high level for so long. Their coaching in Argentina and their development in Argentina is just really good.
Yeah, it is.
So it's top quality.
It's in their blood a bit, isn't it?
And you have all these... You have like almost 100 years of players from Argentina going over to bigger rugby markets, learning over there, bringing it back home, creating something new. To the point where now these guys are even getting called up to go to. Because isn't the Italy coach an Argentinian? Yeah,
that's right.
There's
generational things going on, isn't there? Yeah, there's generational stuff going on. But
this weekend was. Basically, if I had to put it in a sentence, this was almost the weekend of ass kickings.
Yeah, there were
some fucking ass kickings.
There was a bit of a return to normality into what we've expected. I think we'll go through it in some of these results, but New Zealand battering a team, Ireland,
murdered,
merciless slaughter of there was some sort of. There's no upsets this weekend. Back to normal, please.
It did kind of go. I think I don't know if you call it an upset with Fiji and Scotland.
It's hard to say because Scotland genuinely have lost most of their good players to the Lions, right?
Also,
that is a genuine excuse for them because they have no depth.
They took a fuck ton of cards in this game.
They looked like Scotland circa about 2012 or something, where they would just lose their temper and start fighting.
Fiji's a team. They're Fiji's a team that could beat anyone on their day now.
Yeah, they're a real threat now.
Yeah. I think you're gonna see Fiji do some. Oh man, Sanzar, get Fiji and Japan in the rugby championship. My God.
Yeah, it's a bit of a scary thought. Fiji must be the country that produces per capita the best rugby players. For their population size, because everyone, and I'm not just having a go at Australia and New Zealand, every country in the world has had a little sprinkle of Fiji in one of their players at one point or another, right? They are that influential in terms of the guys they produce. So it is their time to shine.
And just having the top players in leagues sprinkled throughout.
Yeah.
If you look at the top players in almost every league, there's a Fijian guy in there in the top 10.
And they're usually brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, definitely. So it's starting to pay dividends. Should we sort of go through these a bit more methodically, or should we start right there? Scotland, Fiji, anything else to say there? I don't have a lot to say about that other than I am happy for Fiji. I'm not surprised by that result, actually. I do think with Scotland losing...
Well, they played almost the whole game with a man down.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that now.
No,
you can't do that with Fiji.
Because it was a proper red, wasn't it? It wasn't one of the new...
No, proper.
Yeah, it wasn't a diet red. Like out there, whatever. That's a whole other thing. Can we actually go straight to the British and Irish Lions versus Owens 15? Owens.
Did you watch this game? Because I watched this game.
I watched this game, yeah.
I was pumped for this game.
Might sound a bit deflated because this was the game I was looking forward to most out of all of the games in the tour, actually. Maybe the Argentina one was second. Because I had it in my head that this was going to be current All Blacks and current Wallabies. I got it wrong. I wasn't paying attention, but I had something different. This was a Barbarians team, wasn't it, really?
My first red flag was when I turned the game on and I saw their kit.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, ugly.
I was like, who made these decisions?
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew right away. When I saw the budget kit, I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And they don't... And it was kind of awkward for the announcers because they don't have a name.
No.
So... The announcer's just like, yes, the AUNZ are going in. The AUNZ got the ball. The AUNZ, and it just sounded awkward.
Yeah, the shirts and the name, everything, and the result was awkward, wasn't it? Everything about it was clunky and awkward.
Everything.
Yeah.
Les Kiss.
Yeah.
He looks... Kiss. Have you seen him?
Yeah.
He looks ill. He looks like an AIDS patient in the fucking box.
I think it must have been humid because he just looked sickly, didn't he?
He looked ill. I was like, is he okay?
Yeah, maybe he was sick.
Maybe he has AIDS.
Been kissing too many people. Old Les Kiss.
Yeah. I couldn't have been more wrong about this game.
Me too. And I think maybe had I paid better attention to the team announcement, I'd have gone, okay, that's probably a win for the Lions.
And I don't even know where to go from this game. Yeah,
it's hard to talk about in terms of the game itself because it was just a comprehensive win. There was nothing else to it, really.
It was
from minute 1 to minute 80, it was just a comprehensive win.
I was just confused. I was like, well, you can't really take anything from this game.
Maybe it was a sabotage job. So there's no more games now. There's no more warm-up games. The next is a test. It might have been go out, be a sloppy, awkward mess. They will go in so undercooked that they're going to suck against the Wallabies. Maybe it was an inside job.
Speaking of undercooked, too, the Wallabies didn't even play.
No.
You think the Wallabies would want to play a game?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I was looking around. I was like, are the Wallabies playing this weekend?
Well, that's what I thought was going to happen. I thought a lot of their players were going to be in this game.
I thought so, too.
Right?
I thought it was like, here's a good opportunity to throw some guys in here.
And I thought if France put out their C team, the All Blacks can go, well, here's our C team. Our best guys are going to go play the Lions. What a great opportunity. What a laugh, Not an opportunity. The All Blacks don't need exposure. I'm not saying that, but this is a unique game. And it felt like a really bad Barbarians team, because there have been some bad Barbarians teams, right? It felt like the worst Barbarians team you could imagine.
Yeah, it was just they just weren't clicking as a team.
No, and they haven't had a lot of time together. That's fair enough. But with the talent they had on that team, which it was a good enough team, so that you thought, don't need a game plan, throw the ball around, they probably can score a few tries. Didn't even look threatening.
The guys that stuck out for me was that Aussie lock, Lucan Lodo Salaka.
I'm so glad you tried to pronounce it, because I was scared. But he did the old call me thing, as if to say to Joe Schmidt, call me up, because he was the best player on the field.
I think he should.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah.
And that Hoskins Satutu, he was good too.
Yes, he was.
But he did look a little tired.
They all looked tired.
He was kind of waltzing around, not really.
Yeah.
But
Shannon Frizzell is a guy I've liked for a long time. He wasn't really at it either. Like, there was just so many guys, so I thought, I have seen you nearly single-handedly demolish teams, and they just didn't look bothered. Yeah.
Like, he looked
knackered.
Sad.
He did look sad. And he has been a real thorn in Wales' side over the years. Like, he is terrifying when he gets the ball. But let's talk about the Lions. Comprehensive win to start.
Yeah, Cowan Dickey died.
Cowan Dickey is forever gone.
Did you see it when he went in for that tackle?
Yeah. Oh, it was horrible.
And he was like
out. Yeah, it was horrible. And then they had some like chirpy pop song like that, and all the crowd like doing a Mexican wave, and the stretchers coming in, and like, oh fucking hell, guys, put the music off. Like, that's horrible.
That takes in Jamie George back in the Lions.
Yeah, Jamie George is back. So 3 call-ups after this game. There's.
Would you have called up Jamie George?
Yes.
Do you think that was the right call?
My little short man syndrome Welsh guy in my tiny head was going, get Derry Lake. But then I'm thinking, no, you need experience on this team. It's lacking experience. Jamie George actually is the perfect guy. And he's kind of done for the summer. If he's up for a Lions tour, his to have. He's done he's done with the Argentina tour. Mm-hmm. It makes a lot of sense to me. Because I would have loved to see Derry Lake get a crack, but he's not an experie's leader like Jamie George.
Because I thought that was the guy that they were going to call in.
Yeah, he was the sort of the bookies' favorite, wasn't he?
Yeah. I was like, okay, but Jamie George, I don't think he's going to make it on a test thing, but he is a good, he's a solid.
Yeah. No problem with it. And from Farrell's perspective and a Lions, like everything the Lions need, he's what the Lions need.
He's the nice guy boyfriend of hookers.
He is. He is,
World Rugby.
He's just going to come in, do some HR for the boys in a 3-piece suit and nothing to worry about. But then for the game itself, did anyone's enhance their chances of a Lions spot?
I think Marcus Smith kind of stepped up a little bit.
Because he actually played 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finn Smith kind of looked shocking at the boot.
He was a bit crap kicking. I thought he looked very smooth at 10, though.
Mm-hmm.
Very smooth.
Okay, so this is a game. One big thing that took over from this game is like Duhan got that hat trick.
Yeah.
But other than him, like having that hat trick, you just didn't hear from him for the rest of the game.
No.
So it was like, and then like Mac Hansen on the other wing, it was just like the announcers like Mac Hansen, Mac Hansen on the Mac Hansen doing shit, Mac Hansen, and like it was just like,
look at him, he's Australian.
Yeah, so look at him. I don't think Duhan is gonna. I really don't think Duhan is gonna be on.
I don't
on a team sheet either. Even though he got the hat trick, those were the tries he got were like finisher, walk-in tries. You could have had any winger.
Yeah.
Really, any pro winger.
Could have had an amateur winger score a few of those.
Maybe the first one he ran pretty hard.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's just, he's not even the fastest guy either.
No. Do you know what's crazy about this game to me? A lot of these players who played really well. But I look at that sheet and I go, almost all of you aren't getting near a Lions team sheet. And it's weird because I thought this was the game before the first test, at least 75% full test squad. And now I'm looking at it. None of these guys did anything wrong.
No.
Like, almost to a man. Yeah. Almost to a man. And I don't think any of them will be starting a Lions test.
I disagree.
Do you know what? I'm exaggerating. I'm looking right now.
No, as I'm looking at this team.
All right, I'll tell you who, though. Hugo Keenan is 100%.
Yes.
He's by far the comfortablest of comfortable Lions test starting picks.
What about Mac Hansen?
No, I think it's Tommy Freeman and I think it's James Lowe.
Oh, really?
And weirdly, James Lowe hasn't been having the best time. But I think because he's got the left boot made of iron cannon.
Oh, the games I thought he played excellent.
I think he's having, I don't think he's played badly. I wouldn't say, but like I just think that Mac Hansen's been better than him, but I still think you take James Lowe because he's versatile.
I'm going to say Mac Hansen's a shoe-in for this one. Okay. And James Lowe for the wingers.
Yeah, I think Tommy Freeman's going.
Hugo Keenan definitely as the clutch in the back.
Yeah, and I hope this doesn't sound biased, but Jack Morgan can have done nothing more to get a 7 spot. However, that might be the most competitive spot on the tour.
Oh, I think...
I don't know what else he can do now.
I'm pretty sure Jack Morgan... Let's just go through the team. Pierre Schumann?
No.
Or Schumann?
No.
I think he is.
You do?
Oh, wait. No,
and he's played very well.
Ellis Genge is on the team, too.
Yeah, and Tyke Furlong.
No, Ellis Genge and...
Oh, Andrew Porter, sorry.
Andrew Porter.
Sorry,
Ooh.
Yeah, no. So that's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
Cowan Dickey's dead.
He's gone.
Will Stewart?
No. Tyke Furlong.
There's something going on with the tight heads.
There is.
Because they brought in Thomas Clarkson.
Yeah, as backup.
So we'll talk about that later.
Will Stewart could get on the bench.
I'm still going to go with Tyke Furlong and... now I'm drawing...
is it Ollie Chessum?
No, Ollie Chessum's...
Oh, he's a flanker. What the fuck am I talking about? Yeah. I leave the propping to you.
Who the fuck's the other prop?
Will Stewart.
No, Finley Bealham. Fuck.
What's wrong with my brain?
Yeah. I could see Finley Bealham starting and Will Stewart on the bench too.
Yeah.
If Tyke Furlong isn't fit.
Yeah.
James Ryan, no. Tyke Byrne, yes.
No, actually, I think no.
Oh, he's going to be he'll be on the sheet somewhere for sure.
He's versatile, but he's looked off pace.
Henry Pollock.
No.
You don't think so?
Could make the bench.
Who would you put in his place?
Tyke Byrne. After I just said that.
You could.
I think... Sorry, that's where... Ollie Chessum. Ollie Chessum. Curry, Chessum...
Oh, I forgot he was on... I thought Curry was on the
Do you know what? There's some big... There's just... And it's not because he's bad. It's because there's just big guys.
Ben Earl.
And tell you what, this was a very good game for Ben Earl. He might be the back row cover. I always say he's not big enough to play 8.
Pollock might be the back row cover because he can play 8 too.
It's between them, and I think Ben Earl had a better game. And I think Ben Earl is a bit more established and a bit more dynamic and doesn't disappear. So I think if you're going to go with either of them, it's Ben Earl.
And I think Andy Farrell would be crazy not to put Jack Morgan.
Yeah,
he's on the team sheet for sure.
I think so. It's whether he just knows Van der Fleer better than Morgan, and Van der Fleer is a bit bigger, but that would be the only reason why. Because Jack Morgan has played outstanding every single game, you know. Mm-hmm. Ben White. Now here's a guy I want to talk about because the 9 situation has been fluid, right? Jameson Gibson Park injured, came in a bit late. Alex Mitchell was kind of getting outshone by Thomas Williams. Then Thomas Williams left. So it was a bit confusing. And all of a sudden, Ben White just has a hell of a game.
Yeah, he was good.
He was really good. So I don't know what this... I think it's going to be Jameson Gibson Park, but it honestly could be Ben White as his backup after that.
Yeah, after that performance.
Because Alex Mitchell is good, but I don't think he's done enough to show his X factor.
I just feel like he's too slow.
Yeah, me too. I do as well.
Me?
I don't think. I agree. I think they're all faster than him. And you have to be fast. Finn Smith, no. Like, again, nothing wrong. Just, who have you got ahead of you? Finn Russell. You've got Marcus Smith, who is versatile, remember?
And Owen
Farrell. Both of these guys cover different positions. Finn Smith, as far as I'm aware, is pretty much just a 10. Versatility is so important.
I can see them easily having an opt-in for Owen Farrell and Marcus Smith being on the team sheet because... They can cover. They can do cover.
Yeah. And Lions is about versatility. That's why Elliot Daly makes every fucking Lions tour ever, because he's so versatile, you know? Tui Pelotu and Hugh Jones. This is the back and forth. They again, neither of them done anything wrong. Actually,
I think Hugh Jones is a definite.
Hugh Jones played outstanding. But then again, if you're Andy Farrell and you've got the guys you know,
and now Gary Ringrose's fitness is kind of in question too.
I heard that. I did hear that. Yeah,
so that's a big thing.
Imagine Gary Ringrose. There wasn't any questions about his fitness. If I'm Andy Farrell, I just would go with Aki and Ringrose because I just know them. Not just like Tui Pelotu and Jones have played really well. But I just trust those other 2 guys more. I know them, you know?
I think this is the center pairing you're going to see.
Tui Pelotu and Hugh Jones?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think you're going to see Tui Pelotu, Hugh Jones.
Yeah.
Owen Farrell on the bench.
Yeah, honestly.
And White on the bench maybe, and Marcus Smith starting at 10.
You see, because 15 is so light now, it's only Hugo Keenan who's the out-and-out 15. If that whole Blair Kinghorn thing injury turns out to be true, all of a sudden you have to take Marcus Smith on the bench.
Yes.
Because he's the only one can cover fullback effectively. And
has played fullback in the Lions jersey.
And is a good 10.
So you got...
So that makes Finn Smith a little bit irrelevant.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm saying, though? Can you see what I'm saying about this team? It's a team of guys who basically are not getting near a Lions tour.
What do you think about Scott Cummings?
I think he's doing really well, yeah.
I think he's kind of put himself out there, too.
That's what I'm saying. So I would take him over Pollock because he's just a bigger, angrier bastard, you know?
Ooh, I wonder if Josh Van der Fleer is going to be... Man, I wouldn't want to be
that back row is crazy, isn't it?
I wouldn't want to,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be a Lucy right now because those are like...
Yeah, it's competitive, isn't it?
That's fucking hard.
Yeah. And Jack Conan...
They should just make the number of subs more for these teams. So
Yeah, they should,
There's going to be some broken hearts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There's going to be some mad, broken hearts.
Yeah. I did not think it would be this competitive, genuinely. I thought it'd be a very island-heavy team. Not that anything's changed in terms of who's available, but the performances have made me really question it.
I could see them all getting a go pretty much if the Lions win the first 2 games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, then
he might take the third game to mess around a bit.
Yeah.
Get some guys in there.
Yeah.
Because they would have won the series. So I don't know. Andy Farrell's he doesn't like to fuck around.
No, he doesn't. And winning a test series 3-0 is a statement. And if he lets Australia win a game because he's picked a weakened team, he's not getting to coach another Lions tour.
This is a very man, I wouldn't want to be Andy Farrell picking this team.
He loves it though, doesn't he?
I couldn't you can make an argument for especially this team, you can make an argument for almost anyone.
You can
really make an argument. You can even make an argument for Van der Merwe.
Van der Merwe, yeah.
Van der Merwe, yeah, Duhan, yeah. You could...
you want a massive, fast winger who's great in open space. Actually, you don't have that in any of the other 3.
Yeah.
He's definitely unique in some way.
I would just... Yeah, I'm really curious about Jack Morgan and Henry Pollock.
Yeah, me too.
Because those two have been, in my eyes, they have been the most dynamic flankers in the tournament.
They both played like 7s, and we know that they both kind of are 7s, right? Originally, whatever you want to say. But then you've got Van der Fleer, Curry, even Ben Earl is a good 7. There's 5 guys who are very good at playing 7 there. So, I don't know.
What do you think of the Andy Farrell's criticism going on here?
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's get into the juicy. We're getting too serious, yeah, aren't we? We're getting too serious. All right, so Andy Farrell's called up more Irish guys, just called up Clarkson to cover.
Yeah, Jamie Osborne.
Called up his son, who's not Irish, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then he's called up Jamie Osborne.
Yeah.
First of all, Clarkson is... So the criticism I read today was that he's using the Lions tour to develop young Irish players.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
So before I sound like I'm on an anti-Irish soapbox, let's go back to the Geography 6, where Gatland called up 6 Welsh guys who were barely playing for Wales because they were just really close to us. They were really close. They were in Australia at the time. He brought them over to New Zealand. And everyone was like, what are you doing? You're diminishing the pride and prestige of this jersey by just calling up some of your mates. So to start with, this isn't unprecedented. In fact, there have been worse examples of this than what Andy Farrell is doing. So everyone calm the fuck down. You know what I mean? However, Jamie Osborne as fullback cover is a bit mental.
Oh, he's a great fullback.
He is, but unless Andy Farrell just openly stated, we need a versatile...
Also, Jamie Osborne... plays multiple positions.
And that's what I was getting at, right? Andy Farrell, to defend himself...
He can play anywhere in the back.
He can. But what he needs to do in these press conferences is say, look, I'm bringing in a versatile cover, not just fullback cover. Because then immediately people go, oh, but what about Blair Murray? But what about Darcy Graham? You know what I mean? People get pretty upset then, don't they? Anyway, long story short, I don't care. I just think it's funny.
I thought that when he pulled, I didn't even think about this at first. When he pulled up Jamie Osborne, I was like, oh, that's a smart call up. He's a great player.
Yeah.
He's a great fullback.
Yeah.
He's a super dynamic player.
Yeah.
And he can play anywhere in the back.
And if Ringrose is injured, then he is a good 13 in case something happens to Hugh Jones.
Yeah, so I thought that was a decent call up.
Yeah,
now Thomas Clarkson.
That's the one which if you were going to go down that conspiracy route, that's where I could have an issue.
It looks very conspiratorial.
It does a bit.
But though he pulled his son out of nowhere.
Yeah. He actually kind of got away with that, didn't he?
Yeah,
he got away with that.
I even said, like, you know what? He gets a freebie on this.
Yeah.
It's his kid.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, of course.
He's the head coach.
Yeah.
He can do what he wants.
Of course he can.
It's not like he's bringing in, like, what's that Lancaster
That's what I was just going to say. If Dan Lancaster was coming along because Stuart was coaching, then I'd have a problem. This is Owen Farrell, one of the greatest 10s of the last 10 years. Like,
this
is a big deal.
Yeah.
And he proved it. He actually played very well.
Yeah, he played awesome.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just... Yeah, it's not like he's just bringing in some schmuck.
No, it's not.
It's not like Dan Lancaster.
No. And we all know he loves Mac Hansen more than Owen Farrell.
Yes.
So it's not really a relevant point.
He has to do something. It's family values.
Of course it is, yeah.
Thomas Clarkson...
Okay, if you're gonna put on the conspiracy hat, who would you have brought instead of Thomas Clarkson who's more deserving of that spot? Because actually, when you think about it, who else is there?
Maybe like a Poco Fajor, that England guy.
But do you know what I mean? He's equally untested, isn't he?
Yeah, like Thomas Clarkson is. Like, he started throughout the Six Nations.
He also played a lot of Leinster's business end of that season.
Yeah, and like, he was the guy that stepped up to the plate when Tyke Furlong was down. Philip Beelan had to take most of the starts.
Yeah.
Thomas Clarkson's a good prop.
That's what I'm getting at. This isn't a bad call.
No, I don't think it's not a bad call at all.
No, it's not a bad call. He's been playing high level rugby very recently.
Maybe the English, because we got Joe Hayes and is it Poco Fajor or however you say his name.
Yeah,
like those two guys are good, but they're not like.
Well, they weren't in a Champions Cup final.
No,
So
it's just, it's
I'm fine with it. Long story short,
I'm fine with it too. I don't think there's anything there for it.
No, I don't at all. I think Andy Farrell has been very.
I think out of
clever, actually.
all the what's the word I'm looking for? All the crazy shit that's happened this weekend. I think that's the least.
It's comfortably in the not dramatic category.
It's okay.
For me. So it's fine, guys. Relax.
Like, what the fuck? Like, who came out that he's secretly like, he's like, what is he putting in overtime at Ireland?
He's secretly developing players in the lab on a Lions tour. Like, shut up.
Using the Lions to help develop Irish players.
Yeah, and if that were true, they're doing a fucking good job, aren't they? So your argument is moot. They're winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're winning just fine right now.
So it's just fucking.
It doesn't matter, does it?
Because next week is the first test.
Yes. Yeah.
From what I've seen so far, I think the Wallabies are in for a hurting.
I was saying often that I think Australia will win a test. I'm kind of backtracking a bit now based on them not playing a game this weekend. I think they needed to, and that game against Fiji was much closer than it should have been from an Australian point of view. Mm-hmm. Fiji are much better, yes, but Australia need to beat Fiji if they want to beat the Lions. So I'm starting to think maybe they don't win a single test now.
I just don't think they have the depth for it.
I don't. I think they have one good performance in it. Yeah. But the Lions bench, as we've just discussed, is mental. That is the most star-studded bench you're going to see in World Rugby, you know? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I think it's... hopefully I'm wrong, because I want a bit of a...
Yeah. We want a fun tour.
But I really, honestly, I'm feeling like they're going to fucking just like...
Yeah.
They're going to kill the Wallabies.
Could do. I think by the third test, that will happen. I think if Australia have a chance, they've got to hit them early, like uppercut them, you know?
Yeah, this first game is probably the first... Well, I don't know. But yeah, it's going to be...
It's going to be a bit nervy.
It's going to be spooky.
It's going to be spooky. It's going to be on at bloody 4 o'clock in the morning for us, so not excited for that.
Other things, let's talk about the boys, your boys.
The boys are back in town.
23 months without a win.
Nobody beats Wales 18 times in a row. Nobody puts Wales in the corner. Fucking hell. Well, first thing, I'm happy. You know, it's nice So like I told you, this was a really good week for me in terms being a Welsh fan, a Canadian fan, and a fan of the rugby club that I coach is sometimes difficult to do all three at the same time because none of them have had a great few years, you know? And then even Cardiff, do you know what I mean? Like I've forgotten what it was like. I've forgotten what it was like. And the best thing was, it was a good performance. I can say that because last week, both teams were shite. This week, Wales played well. However, biggest however ever. This is immediately got papering the cracks over vibes already. Like, this is like the CPR worked. There's a heartbeat. This is not we're good again. This is they're going to be in rehab for 2 to 3 years and will have brain damage, you know?
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
I didn't even see the highlights or anything, so I haven't seen anything of this game.
It's actually tricky to find this. I found a dodgy stream, but this was a difficult game to find. Other than that, Dan Edwards at 10, better than Costello. Scored a try, kicked his points, just looked more comfortable. Aaron Wainwright played well. He played shite last week. All the guys just looked like they wanted to win. And I think last week the weather was a bigger factor than people are admitting. But this week looked good. But then you think Japan are Japan. And when we get to the autumn, got to play Argentina, Japan again, New Zealand and South Africa. I could see us losing all those games. And then in the Six Nations, I could see us losing all those games again. We are not a good team right now. We have beaten Japan, who, let's be honest, have had a shite couple of years and have really not kicked on from the World Cup they hosted in 2015. So, sorry, was it 2019?
World Cup was 31-22.
Yeah. And it's a convincing win, honestly. We let Japan back in a bit at the end, but then we showed some good gutsy defending to close it out, and then another try. It was 2 points difference at one point, and I thought, oh, here we fucking go again. But no, it was good. But, like, you know, my point with this is we are still in free fall. Our ceiling as a country is low because we're a small, poor country, right? Other countries don't have a ceiling this low. If we fall a certain distance, we get that old cracked window effect, you know, where everything else just starts to break. So,
and that's it for Wales.
Could be.
That's it for Wales summer.
Yeah.
No more games for you guys.
We still haven't announced a head coach. Do you know what I mean? Who's our coach? Who's our coach? Where is he?
True.
Who is it? You know, are they still shopping? Did they just hear that Jake White of the Bulls is free up and they're like, hey, can we get him?
I honestly don't know what they're waiting for.
I don't think they have one. I just don't think they have one yet. I think they're still shopping. So, yeah, whatever.
Going down the list here, games. New Zealand.
Yeah.
This was the score that the first game should have been.
Yeah, in terms of, if you look at the stats from the first game, you go, oh, New Zealand battered them. This was that game, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There's nothing much to say about this game.
No, you know, what about the Kiwis going, this is what you get for disrespecting us with the C team? I think you can send who the fuck you want. I think just, like, well, mind your business who we send. Beat us then, you know? Because they made a fucking hard work of it in the first game.
Yeah.
They proved them wrong in the second game, you know? I don't really... I guess you want an entertaining game if you're buying a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my dog doesn't agree with that.
But it just... Yeah, now... well, the series is over with. They still have... I wonder why... I'm looking at this thing. I wonder why Wales is not playing Japan again.
Well, they just do two. A lot of countries just do two.
Because there's a third game for New Zealand, France.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Italy was and South Africa was just a tour. England and Argentina was just a double header there.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why that.
No, I don't know why it's 2 or 3.
Like,
Maybe it's probably
make it 3 games.
It's probably something to do with money, isn't it? Probably something to do with money.
Don't you want money?
I mean, like flying all the guys out versus how much tickets they sell, depending on where they go and etc. I don't know. But yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this game. I think New Zealand.
The only thing I don't like about this is I don't get to learn anything about New Zealand.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Like I don't like. Are they good?
Yeah. That's the thing. What I like about watching New Zealand's summer tours, because I don't watch a lot of Super Rugby, and then they cap a bunch of new guys, and it's like, okay, who's the next best player in the world in this position? Caleb Clark was that guy for a little bit. Look at this. This guy's going to be fucking massive, sort of thing. So I haven't learned enough to confidently say this New Zealand kid is going to be destroying people in a few years. I didn't learn a lot about France other than that's not their first team, you know.
Ireland 106-7 Portugal. Oh my gosh.
Do you know what? That was mean. Did you need to do that? Did you need to do that, Ireland? That was mean.
When does it get to a point where you stop the game?
I think you have to have
There was 8,000 people at this game.
Oh my god. Why did Ireland play them?
I think it's just a development tour.
It's like a little charity game, like throw the
good
dog
for Portugal getting 2 games in against Ireland.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair. What did we say? We wrote a headline for this last week. We said, Ireland survive early scare and then overcome Portugal. We were wrong. They just battered them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to watch this game. I didn't even watch it.
That'd be boring, wouldn't it?
But it was just 106. This is a game that like Kiwi fans would have loved.
Oh yeah,
like they would have been talking about this all over.
They'd
the
have been
news.
ripping their shirts open, being like, "We're fucking good.
We fucking did it.
Yes,
we're the fucking best in the world."
Yeah.
Like Kiwis love. This is a game for New Zealanders to watch.
Yeah,
because they love those fucking hammering games.
Oh, they do, don't they?
Yeah.
So,
and it doesn't matter who it is.
No.
So it just fuck yeah, like wow. Not great product, but good on Portugal to get those games in.
They'll learn something from that, won't they?
Letdown of the weekend, Argentina.
Again.
Fuck me.
Again.
You know what? I don't think Argentinians like playing at home.
They mustn't, because they just don't seem to care. Although, do you know what? It looked like a close game. It looked like better than last week. So, good for you for trying. The thing about Argentina that you like is their passion. Mm-hmm. But like you said, they don't have passion at home, which is the place most people do have passion,
Because they almost had this game.
They did. It was close. It was close. Yeah. England just had a bit more in the tank. But if I'm playing at home, I want emphatic wins, statement wins, especially if I've just beaten the Lions in Dublin. Right?
Yeah. What a letdown to the summer.
Yeah.
Because when they beat the Lions and then England was going over there, I thought I was like, oh, good
I was
luck.
licking my lips.
Yeah, rest in peace, England. Like, seriously. You guys are fucked.
And to be fair to England, a lot of their best guys are at the Lions, genuinely. So Argentina really had a chance here. Do you know whose stock has risen yet again, despite everyone wanting him to fail forever?
George Ford.
George
motherfucking Ford.
The tale as old as time. People writing off George Ford and him proving wrong.
No one's ever going to deny... No one's going to be making fun of George Ford ever again.
No, I mean, we will pretty soon, but... in the meantime, let's remember he's a very good rugby player.
They got some guys coming in here too. Like this team, like people are saying like this England team is a B team.
Yeah.
But like these are guys that are all been stepping in.
I'm not saying it's a B team. I'm just saying it's not their starters, which I guess is a B team. But like this guy Pepper, Sergeant Pepper, he's in there. Guy Pepper. This guy Pepper, he's very good. I liked him.
Yeah, who is this Guy Pepper guy?
He's a Guy Pepper.
But where did he come from?
Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club. I don't fucking know.
England. Guy Pepper.
Yeah.
Is he like where did he come from?
What do you mean? Like which team?
Yeah. He plays for Bath?
Yeah, plays for Bath. Yeah, I think he was... do you know what's funny? He kind of looks like Pollock, but with a bit of a smashed face.
Is he like a... Like, is he English? Like, was he born in England?
Yeah. Yeah, he's English.
Was he?
Yeah, he's
not like...
he's not like a Kiwi in disguise. No,
he sounds like a South African.
I think he's from Leeds.
Who is this guy?
Harrogate. He's from Yorkshire. Yeah. He's just a big old English guy. You just don't... It's just a northern accent. I'm going to keep saying that so you don't have time to research it and prove me wrong.
I am just looking at him. I was like, is he a son of a famous South African? It just Guy Pepper sounds like a South African name.
So he has a brother called Max Pepper. Whoever named these poor children, Max Pepper, Guy Pepper.
Yeah, who's the parents?
Salt and Pepper. They have a cousin.
And I think the most controversial game, the game that has changed rugby forever.
Yeah.
South Africa, 45-0. Another smash number. Italy.
This is the dramatic one.
Oh, fuck. First of all, boo Italy.
Yeah, we're back to normalcy. We're back to normal.
Italy.
Yeah.
You just couldn't even put up a fight.
No.
But they were dealing with some shit.
In their defense, Rassie used his secret nuclear weapons program on them. Like, that was some sneaky shit.
So they were intentionally fucking up the kickoffs.
They'll do anything for a scrum, won't they?
To get a scrum.
Yeah.
Which World Rugby's probably going to change rules right away on that.
Yeah.
Because they don't like it when South Africans find a way to get a scrum.
No.
They do not like it, so they'll change that right. Like,
Yeah.
There's a scrum in there.
Well, we're just gonna do literally anything we can to get a scrum.
Whoa, there's a scrum inside that box. Yeah. Okay, we gotta get rid of it.
Yeah, don't like that.
So they were intentionally doing that to get a scrum.
So they were messing up the kickoff.
Yeah.
To get a scrum against them.
Yeah.
That they knew they would win because they're good at scrum.
And then they were doing these like open play lineouts. So the scrum half would go into the back of the ruck and he would feed it. He would pass it out.
Yeah.
And the guys would lift the player. The player would grab the ball. They'd bring him down and they would form a maul.
Yeah.
And so the Italian players weren't ready for this. So they'd get into this maul right away and then they would end up collapsing and stuff to get a penalty.
Do you remember when Italy didn't engage at the breakdown and didn't create an offside line?
Yeah.
And Eddie Jones, there wasn't rugby, man. What are you talking about? Like, that had that going on. Like, we're just going to break the rules, and Italy just didn't. So, you know what, Italy? How about a comeuppance for that time you fucked England over?
I don't know, like, what the rulings on that are, or... But I guess the ref like didn't have a problem with it. The TMO was there the whole time.
I think
like,
it's illegal.
The TMO would have been flipping through the book.
Someone smarter than me may correct me. Not that anyone listens, but I thought, first of all, to have a maul,
to have a line out in the middle of...
I don't think you can do that because you're obstructing the ball carrier if they bind onto you. As in, they're trying to tackle you to get to the ball carrier. That's just obstruction, isn't it? Because an open field maul happens when I tackle you, you don't go down, your guy comes in, grabs onto you, my guy comes in, grabs onto me, and we start just pushing against each other.
Now, you have to remember, they got Jaco Piper, right?
The ref?
Yeah, they have him in the squad.
And they call him and go, hey, can we do this?
No, he's part of the he's part of the thing. Like, he's at the trainings and everything. Like, he's part of the Springbok setup. So, and this is one of the best refs.
Yeah, historically,
one of the best refs.
Yeah.
So he's there, consulting this the whole time.
Yeah.
So he's telling them, hey, you can do this.
And Rassie's on record saying we contact him and we talk to him. Like you said, he's part of the setup now. But even before that, he was saying we'd call him up and say, hey, is this legal? And you go yes or no, right?
Yeah.
So they're doing things without the intention of breaking the rules, is what we're saying. They're trying different things. It's fun to try different things, but I am feeling a bit Eddie Jones right now. I'm feeling a bit like it's against the spirit of the game, though, Like,
is it? I don't think it is. I think it's just because this isn't going to turn into a thing.
No.
So,
probably not.
What it's going to do, he could use that to surprise a team, which works.
Then just do it once.
Yeah. So in one game, you use it for one game.
Fucked with them.
That fucks with them.
Yeah.
But now in the future, if he's allowed to continue doing this, other teams are going to be worried they're going to do this.
So
now they have to think differently on defense because if he just pulls up a random maul,
I guess so.
like a line out in the middle of the game,
yeah,
anywhere on the field,
yeah,
right? Like the players have to be prepared for that. So if he starts flirting with that at the beginning of the game, he could really mess with the minds of the defense.
Yeah. So that France-New Zealand game as well, there was a play that was very similar in the sense that it was kind of innovative and new. Off a line out, I think, they faked a pass, but then another keeper, I can't remember what it was, actually had the ball, but I think it was Sevilla pretended to pass.
Yeah, that was the Roygaard try. And no one knew. You don't even see the
cameraman couldn't keep up with it, could he?
Yeah.
Like, that was how innovative it was.
That was just a good trick play.
It was a good trick play. So, but you know what? I'm coming to agree with you because what I'm saying is what Rassie's doing is essentially the same. It's just a clever trick play, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just putting the fear of God in the other team.
Because if we can do this, what else could we do? And then all of a sudden you're second guessing your own defensive system, etc.
Like the difference between this and what Italy did to England that one year with the
it worked.
Yeah, that could have turned into a thing.
Yeah.
Like that legit could have been.
That was easy to do, wasn't it?
That was easy to do.
Yeah.
Not a lot of teams can do what the Springboks can do.
Yeah.
I can't see that. I can't see that being a thing.
So a lot of Super Rugby South African teams used to do this.
But it'll be a good trick play to throw in.
Yeah, if you can do it, I guess. But so there used to be this, and it still exists. You can still do this. You can, when someone lifts their jumper, he takes the ball, he turns as he's coming down as if he's going to maul. If your entire defensive line doesn't engage, that's not a maul, right? Mm-hmm. If you don't touch them, they're essentially obstructing you once they start moving. Do you know what I'm saying? So if they do that, you have to quickly go, don't tackle the ball carrier, wait for them to set up, and then that's obstruction if I can't get at the ball. Or I can just go around the back, right?
That's just a lot of fuckery for the defense.
But it's harder for
now you're creating space.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's harder for the defense to react to because you have to, in a split second, go against every instinct, which is saying I should tackle that guy.
Yeah.
Because rugby is all about getting up quick, hitting them early. If you're making people second guess that, then you're effectively nullifying their defense, right? So it is clever, but it's a once a game thing. And it does give the attacker an edge. I think I want to see the attack have more weapons than the defense as well. I want to see more tries.
Like, don't we want to see more creativity?
Yeah, we do.
Like, we want to see this kind of thing in rugby.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Right? Even if it doesn't work, or even if it does.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee that's not the last time you see this.
However,
he's gonna pull it out. Like, you know what? We're not gonna see it until the World Cup.
Yeah. Or genuinely, I wouldn't be surprised if we never see it again. But they just use it like, hey, we might do this.
Yeah.
Are you worried about it?
Like, I can see them at one point in the World Cup.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line,
and
they fucking just throw this line out in the middle of the game, and everyone's like, "Whoa, fuck that! Yeah, that thing."
Yeah, it's like Manny LeBoc.
He just like tucks it away, and then at the right game, at the right time, they pull it out.
Yeah,
right.
Imagine the confidence to just be playing with the rules like this. It is very impressive. But do you know what? The kickoff thing I don't like because what you're saying is, I'm going to deliberately break the rules because I know I'm better at the restart than you are. I don't like that.
That right there. That is different.
That is different.
That's a whole different thing. That they intentionally messing up the kickoff to get that scrum, that is against the spirit.
Because what's the point of having a reset if it doesn't matter who gets it, right?
Then why don't you just because you're just basically choosing for a scrum instead of a kickoff.
Yeah, and this makes me go back to, every team almost has had a period where people will say they're bad at the line out. Leinster had a period where they're bad at line out. Wales have always been bad at the line out. You've got to remember, as a restart method, it's quite easy to steal another team's line out. All that I have over you is the knowledge of where I'm going to throw this and where the person's going to jump. I can essentially be within a meter of you and jump just as high and have a reasonably good chance of stealing that ball. So the scrum as a restart does give the attacker more advantage because let's not forget, no one fucking cares about how they roll the ball in. If they did, all of a sudden the scrum is more 50-50, right?
But it would be a centerline scrum for Italy, so Italy would be feeding in.
They would, but what I'm saying is nobody follows the rules of the scrum because if I rolled the ball in straight like I should, then it's more of a 50-50 contest. It's whoever can push better. It's still a hard-to-win restart.
The scrum is very controversial.
All the time.
They keep trying to delete it. What I think they should do is kind of change it.
I just think they should get away with, you don't have to put it in straight. Just roll it straight towards your hooker. That is fine.
The fact
it's your
that,
put-in.
Like, other teams will purposely collapse. They'll rather collapse the scrum than give the team a scrum.
Yep.
It's like that is like that something there. Like that's a thing. Like they have to get rid of that.
I also just think, I might not even like myself saying this, so bear with me. I think maybe once a game you're allowed to say we want an uncontested scrum, just once a game, and that might be the time you do it. Like, no, we want an uncontested scrum. That's our ball straight away. You fucked up the kickoff. Go fuck yourself, right? We just get the ball back. But that means we're going towards rugby league. The whole point of a scrum in rugby league is literally just to type the forwards.
Yeah, and I like that.
It's not a contest
but
of strength.
There's not the competition for the ball is almost, it's not there anymore.
Rugby union is rugby league with DLC, right? And it should be that the DLC, the scrum and the ruck is good. It's entertaining. And they are. But if we turn them into a sloppy mess because one team just knows they're better at it than you, then they're turning the DLC into the main game. And we don't need that.
You know what they should do? This would be crazy. Is, you know what? Not let the scrum half feed the ball in.
What do you mean?
The ref just rolls it in.
I'm going totally the opposite. Then my problem with the line out and the scrum is that it's too easy for the other team to steal it from you. Too easy. If I deserve the ball, I want the scrum half to be fully allowed to roll it straight between my hooker's legs. Because that means I do have an advantage. And if you can push me off that ball, that's fucking your ball. Fair play. But it should be hard. But if the ref rolls it in, every time I get a scrum penalty, I was like, I don't know who's going to fucking win. He might roll it shit, right?
That's a good point. I totally take back what I just said.
But if you had it like, I don't know what happened in that situation, we're going to have a neutral scrum, then I would be like, yeah, get the ref to roll it in, you know?
South Africans just fucking with the game.
And they fried my brain again. They fried me up.
Today I was watching YouTube, and there's a YouTube channel called Scrum Smarts or Smart Scrum.
Yeah.
And he just makes these random information videos about rugby. They're really good on YouTube. I think it's called Scrum Smarts.
Yeah.
And he did this one about records in rugby that will never be broken.
Yeah.
And one of them was the most international wins
ever
in
New
for
Zealand?
A team. No, it's not New Zealand.
South Africa.
No.
Sri Lanka.
No, but you're in the ballpark.
Oh, Madagascar.
No, it's Cyprus.
Oh, fuck.
Cyprus went 24 wins in a row.
Oh, wow.
And then they lost by 1 point to Latvia.
Oh, fucking Latvia.
They went like 6 years without losing.
Ruining the party.
It was like over a 6-year period or something like that.
Yeah.
And but that's, okay, whatever, right? It's still pretty decent.
Yeah.
But the best part about that was in the comments section. You could tell there's this, it was like Bach fan 99 or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like 24 wins with no cup, meaningless.
Yeah. How many World Cups you got though? It doesn't matter.
Fucking guy.
Just relax.
Like no matter where you go, there's a Springboks.
You're never more than 10 foot away from a Springbok claiming you need more World Cup wins.
24 wins, no cup.
Yeah, how pathetic.
That's a useless.
Come down to Pretoria. I will show you how it's done.
Who cares? Nobody, oh my god, man.
Let Cyprus have it, man. Let Cyprus have their moment.
Like no matter, you could be like anywhere in the world. Yeah. I could be in a Chinese food restaurant in Detroit, talking about rugby, and then some South African guy will come out of the ginger beef, and you'd be like,
"Yeah, but how many World Cups have we got? It's my birthday. Go away.
Get out of here. What are you doing?
Just got married. Leave me alone.
Congratulations. You turned 40. Yeah, but how many World Cups do you have? What the fuck?
Go away.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, next time, whoever wins the next Six Nations, they're lining up the trophy. The fireworks gone off while they're shaking. And then just a South African comes in. Oh, yeah, but how many World Cups have you got?
It's just like fucking like
relax, guys.
No matter where you are.
No. Yeah. They're outside waiting for us. But yeah, I don't know. Rassie, good for him. Clever guy. I do want to mention USA Spain quickly as well, because I kind of wanted USA to win this in a weird way. I do want a country which has a professional league like Japan and the USA to prove to the world this is how it's done. This is how you build rugby.
This is how you prove to the world.
And Spain beat them by 11 points. And they don't have a professional team. And that makes me a bit... Like, good for Spain. I'm a European. Fuck yeah. Fuck you, America. But also, I want this model of... We have a pro league. We develop players from that pro league. I need that to prove to people that that's how rugby grows. Otherwise, how the fuck does rugby grow? If Argentina keep beating teams who have professional fucking leagues in their country, right? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Maybe it needs more time. It
is a little like this is a game. These two teams too, like Spain and the United States, they're ranked like right beside each other.
They are. Yeah, they are.
15 and 16 or something like that.
Yeah.
Or 16 and 17.
Yeah.
This is a game. You're right. Like with the MLR going on right now, and for so many years now, I think they're on their 5th, 6th season right now.
I'm kind of surprised it hasn't collapsed financially yet.
Yeah.
You know, like the last one did.
This is, and I think their first couple of games, they played Belgium a week before.
Yeah.
They killed them.
Yeah.
This is like, you should be seeing something by now.
Yeah.
So I don't know what is going on there.
And that's the same with Japan for me. If Japan had beaten England or took them close last tour, and then we go there, I think, no, Japan are improving because they have a massive pro league.
I think that the problem with Japan is not... I don't think the problem with Japan is the Japan players. I think it's Eddie Jones.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. Like the reason why they look so like weird and shit is because Eddie Jones is doing Eddie Jones things over there.
Yeah.
And he's picking... Like I'm not privy. I could be wrong about this. He could be picking the best players, and you could be right. But I really, really have a feeling that it's an Eddie Jones thing over there.
Well, Michael Leach is a good example. He's 36, and he had a great game against Wales in that first test. But it was such a bad game. No one really had a good game. He is kind of like the Sergio Parise of Japan. Like he's their old head leader. But it says a lot that they haven't got an upcoming guy to replace him properly. You know, there's no real guy on that team that screams, I'm the next hard bastard leader, right?
Also, to take a look at the top league, like how many players the team, those leagues are so full of stars from around the world.
Yeah, the Japanese guys don't have enough room, do they?
Yeah,
they don't.
There's just not enough of them in the league. Maybe. Also, it feels like what's happening in the top league is what happened to England soccer players. They basically just like pushed out of their own teams.
Yeah, they outsourced it to everyone else, and then missed their own spot.
From around the world is playing top level soccer. Yeah. And England players are just like rummaging around.
Yeah, in the second div. Yeah,
yeah.
No, it's
so
true.
It's kind of like I feel like that kind of thing is happening.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
But like they got a pretty strong university level and high school level rugby going on in that country.
Yeah.
I really feel like, and these players too, the players that are in the top league, they're playing against top quality players.
Yeah, that's got to help.
Week in and week out.
That's got to help.
So I feel like the problem isn't the Japanese, because you got to say, this is the Japanese. They took out the Springboks. They beat Scotland. They beat Ireland.
Beat Wales.
They beat Wales.
Yeah.
Like this is
taking some scalps, haven't they?
Yeah, this is a team that like can do it.
Yeah.
They can do it.
Yeah.
So I really think it's a coaching thing.
I do too. I do agree, and I think with the Americans and not beating Spain, I just think that's a case of not being quite there yet. I could see in 5 more years, as long as the MLR stays alive, which I really hope it does, I can see it actually starting to have an impact on their national game. And to be fair, it already is a bit, because I don't think USA a few years ago would have beaten Belgium as comfortably as that. They have taken a few scalps, not massive ones, but they have had a lot more results go their way in the last few years. So.
Because I don't even know if USA, I didn't watch this game because it wasn't on TV anywhere for me.
I haven't watched it, no.
But I'd be wondering, like how their scrum went. Like, where did they lose this game?
Yeah, I don't know. And you've got to imagine Spain being right next to France, and the south of France is rugby country. There's got to be some crossover there.
So you got like scrums, eight scrums for. So there was 18 scrums.
Yeah.
USA's scrum percentage win, 86%.
That's not good, is it? I don't think
that's like
good.
1 scrum or 2 scrums.
Depends how many scrums there were.
Yeah.
But you.
And then Spain was 100%.
You want to win about 90% of your scrums. I know 80 isn't far.
The line out was shit too on both sides actually, but that's where I feel like, oh man, if you look at these stats.
Yeah, line out win 58% for the US. Like losing half of your line outs is bad news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking here, I don't know, because I wanted to see, because you know how the MLR like nerfed the scrum. So I was going to see like, it happens.
I see what you get.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah. To see if because they've deleted the scrum from the MLR, if they've forgotten how to fucking do it. Because we did talk about that, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We will see. But for now, USA, stay where you are.
So next weekend, we got good old Samoa versus Scotland at Eden Park in Auckland.
No.
I don't know why this isn't played in Samoa.
Mm.
And then New Zealand, France. I think New Zealand will take that again. Australia versus Lions test. Who takes that first game?
Yeah, I'm changing my tune. I think the Lions win now, based on what I've seen. The Lions do look very good, actually. I'm surprised by how cohesive they are. Andy Farrell's done a good job of doing that. So, yeah.
South Africa versus Georgia.
Wait, what do you think? Lions, Australia?
Oh, I think Lions.
Yeah.
Hands down.
South Africa, Georgia? Oh, South Africa. I wouldn't be surprised if they nilled them.
Yeah.
You know?
And then we're going into Argentina versus Uruguay. This is a good game.
You know what? I think Argentina will win, but I do think Uruguay know what they're doing these days. So, yeah, Uruguay and Chile are the new kids on the block.
Yeah, because Uruguay did put a beating down on someone.
Didn't they beat Fiji in the World Cup before? They beat.
I think they
now.
Did. USA playing England. USA.
I hope USA.
Imagine USA beat England.
That'd be funny. Yeah, but no fucking
they just
chance.
come out of nowhere.
Yeah, not a chance.
Yeah,
the two baddies.
Yeah. So we gotta have a quiet week. There's no mid-game week. There's no midweek game for the Lions. This one.
No, this is the calm before the storm now.
Yeah, and so
I do hope it is a storm.
We're going into the 3-week.
Yeah.
3-week thing.
And then the Women's World Cup. It's coming up.
Yes, that is coming up.
Yeah.
And we will be doing a special weekly podcast for that.
With a special guest.
Yeah, but I've been putting together. So
exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
And I want to give a shout out to Katie Poshtar, who always tells me she listens, who is our dear friend.
Oh.
Yeah. And Gabby, if you're listening. Yeah.
I got time for Katie.
Yeah.
Katie and Joel.
Yeah, rock stars of the Pirates Club.
Yeah, good team. They're a good team. They're a good little team, those two.
Yeah, so we're thinking of you. Thanks for listening.
Yes. All right, friends, like and share the podcast. And thank you for listening.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a good one, folks.
Okay, see ya.